Hi. This is just a random video, and I'm filming it on my laptop, which has the most terrible quality ever, but I don't really mind because you can see me and that's what matters, and you can hear me. I hope so. I hope you can. And that's what matters. So in this video, I'm just gonna do my makeup and just gonna talk a bit about random things that I like and like random trauma dumps maybe. And yeah, where did my lips go? What the fuck? They're just dry as fuck. I don't know what happened. Anyways, I'm just gonna start. Yeah. Now that I'm in front of a camera, I totally forgot what the fuck I want to say, but I'm just gonna get into random stuff, I guess. So what I'm super obsessed with right now, I've been obsessed with it before, like a year ago. Shut the fuck up. My phone makes such a weird sound. It's like actually crazy. I don't know who this is. Oh, I do know actually. Okay, what I'm really obsessed with right now, I was obsessed with it like 2 years ago. I don't know. I binge watched all the movies, but I don't really want to talk about 2 years ago because, yeah, I don't know. I'm just super like, shut the fuck up. My phone. Oh my god. Shut up, bitch. You know what? Turn it off. Yeah, I'm like super fucking. I feel really terrible right now. Um, so I hope I'm not gonna cry. But yeah, that doesn't really matter actually. So at first I'm gonna start off with foundation. So the thing is, I actually wanted to pop pills tonight. Um, but instead of that, I'm gonna make videos because I know that I shouldn't do that. Because obviously it's not good. So, that's why I'm here right now. I'm just trying to like distract myself the most as I can. And ever since I was like 7 years old, I made YouTube videos and shit like that, which is why I think it's just what I really like, and I just want to do that. So this is kind of like my personal diary. I'm just gonna post a little diary on here. I know it's digital footprint, so I'm not gonna say too crazy stuff, but I'm just gonna be myself on here, so maybe I will say crazy stuff. But yeah, oh no, my tattoo is gone. Oh no, it's not gone. It will be on my face forever. Oh, what I was saying, the thing that I'm like obsessed with is the Scream movies. And someday, I wish to be friends with Matthew Lillard. I don't even know if I said his name right, but he's like literally amazing. Like, I don't know why. He just has this thing. I only know him from Scream though, so I don't know why I'm like such a fan of him all of a sudden, because I don't even know his work actually. But I should find it out though. I feel like Scream was just an amazing movie, and he was just my favorite, so that's just it actually. I am so anxious right now, and I don't know why. Oh my god, I look like a fucking dead body right now. Oh my god, I really look like a dead body. Okay, I just look pale. But that's fine, I've always been pale, like, yeah. One day I wish to meet him and Johnny Depp. I need to talk to you about Johnny Depp. Okay, so, get out of my face! Okay, so, I'm sorry, I'm not like schizophrenic, but I keep getting weird ass things on my screen. That scared the shit out of me. That's a Chucky mask and like dead hands right there. Those cut off hands made me want to puke. Oh my god, get them off the screen. Okay. Okay, so it's fine. Johnny Depp. So, Johnny Depp. I need to talk about Johnny Depp! Okay, so I've been the biggest fan of Johnny Depp ever since I was like 8 years old, because I saw Pirates of the Caribbean from like such a young ass age. And at first I was like, no, I don't want to watch this. What the fuck is this? And then eventually I was like, oh my god, I'm so in love with Jack Sparrow. Like, that was my first ever crush, like my biggest crush ever. And Johnny Depp is everything to me. I don't care what he does. I don't care what horrible things he does, because he has been my number one person on this planet ever since I was that small. So my goal is to see him. And I thought maybe I could like see him like you know, because he makes music, and I don't think he's super famous with like the music. So I thought, you know, I could meet him with music, and I make music too. So if I ever reach something with my music, maybe I could meet him. Um, yeah, and that's just some goal of mine. Because if I met Johnny Depp, if I meet him ever in my life, then I can die peacefully. I used to always watch those videos where he was like dressed as Jack Sparrow in Disneyland, and then people found out that he was the actual Jack Sparrow, and I was like, oh my god, I wish I was there. And I was like, oh my god, imagine how lucky those people are. And it's actually crazy. He's just amazing. But he's just such an amazing actor too, and his daughter too, and he's just great. And I'm so jealous of Kea Scodelario. I don't know how the fuck you say her name, but she's also my favorite character ever from Skins. And she was in a Pirates of the Caribbean movie with Johnny fucking Depp, and I was like, girl, my two favorite people ever combined together in my favorite like movie ever. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, I've watched those movies like 100 times, and now I'm obsessed with Scream. It's like actually crazy. I got two masks, and I got the Scream game, and like the whole costume, and I got the knife, and I got a whole wall full of posters. Yeah, I wish I watched them sooner when I was like younger, because then I could have had more opportunity to meet the cast already, but you know, it's fine though. My dad is also a really big fan of the Scream movies, but he doesn't really see them as horror. He thinks they're comedy. I don't know why. I think he's actually just scared, and then he says that it's comedy. But he actually knows that it's not. He's actually like scared the shit. Like he said, I don't know what I'm saying. He's actually just super scared. I know that. I know him. Yeah, my dad's a little weird sometimes, but whatever. I guess we all go a bit mad sometimes. No, I just think we're all a bit weird. I actually, now that I'm talking so much, I'm like, oh my god, I'm the biggest yapper. I don't even need pills for that. Oh, I hate feeling this way. Why do I feel this way? I don't want to feel this way. Maybe I'll just kill myself and die and rot, and then I'll see all my favorite dead actors. What I'm also worried about is Johnny Depp dying. Like, imagine he dies and I didn't see him yet. Imagine he dies and I've never seen him. I think my life would actually end. I already feel it in me. I already feel like, imagine he dies and I've never saw him. Because he's old. Like, he's an old, he's kind of an old person. And old people die sometimes, you know? So, like, I don't know what I would do if Johnny Depp dies. Like, I've wanted to be an actor ever since I was small. And when I was that young, oh my god, I was obsessed. I was obsessed with Jack Sparrow. I made a whole video clip about drinking rum. It's actually terrible, but I was like 10 years old or like 11. I made it with a friend, and we were like, rum. And I sent it to my teacher, and we wanted her to show it in the class. But she never did, because she was like, girl, that's rum. There are like fucking 8-year-olds in the class. Like, we cannot show this. And I was like, no, but you have to show it. My teacher hated me. She probably thought I was weird as fuck. I actually was. I bullied the shit out of everybody. But you know why? Because I was bullied. I was heavily bullied, and at that moment, I didn't even notice it, but it was terrible. Now that I think back at it, I'm like, oh, fuck, everybody hates me. Okay, you know, one day, I want to be famous, and, then, you know, obviously, I want people to love me, but I also want people to absolutely despise me, because that's when I know I'm doing something good. Like, it's not good if everybody loves you. Like, people have to be jealous of you and despise you, you know, despise the shit out of you. And I know what that feels like, so I feel like I'd be pretty good to handle it. Ooh, look at this. Oh, fuck, wow. Ooh. I didn't expect it to be that heavy. Holy shit. Oh my god, this one's even heavier. Is it enough for, like, squatting to get, like, a big butt? Oh my god. No, I don't think that's something for me. Okay, I'm going insane. I need to calm down a bit and just talk. It kinda absolutely sucks. Oh, and I have a boyfriend, but I don't even like him, so I'm sorry if you see this. But I just don't like you. You're just like kind of like boring, and my ex kind of screwed me over by like raping me in my sleep and like acting as if he loved me, but actually despising me and like bringing me down and making me feel small and gaslighting me and saying that I lie about everything. just kind of like, it's kind of hard for me to love anybody right now. Actually, as if it's loving people is the hardest thing ever. I don't know how people do it, and I hate it. Like the feeling of love, it overwhelms me so much that I just totally want to run away from everything. And I have it. I actually don't. I don't want to talk about it because it's making me really anxious and making me want to fucking die. So, okay. So I want to talk about something else. I've already been filming for 12 minutes. Jesus fucking Christ! Right now, I'm gonna go with the soft blur. This is a setting powder. So I'm gonna set my face. Also, I'm Dutch, and I'm gonna see one of my favorite Dutch actors on March 30. He's amazing. He's a comedy actor, and he also has like comedy shows and stuff like that. He's the most amazing person ever. I don't know why I say that about everybody, but um I wanted to meet him for such a long time, and I feel like this was literally my destiny because I was looking for his new movie, and I wanted to see it in the cinema. And then I've never saw that before. I didn't even know it existed, but it said like cast meeting, and I was like, "What is a cast meeting?" And then I saw it, and then I searched it up, and I was like, "Cast meeting," like um, like the cast is gonna come there. I don't know if you can meet them, but maybe he can. And he's gonna be there. Out of all the people in the movie, he and the other like main character are gonna be there. I was shocked. I was shocked, bro. And it's like I was like, okay, this is my fucking destiny, you know? Like I have to be there. I cannot not go. And it's like almost 2 hours traveling, but I'm gonna do it. And I invited my dad because the movie's about like a son and a dad, and he plays the son. And so I'm gonna go with my dad, and then yeah, because my dad also likes him, so I thought like it's a good thing because we are both like fans of the comedy series he makes, and yeah. So that's a bit of my life. I'm gonna do my eyebrows now. Funny story, I shaved my eyebrows off like I don't know, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I don't know. When I was going through a fucking midlife crisis because I quit weed, and people say you can't get addicted to weed. That's a fucking lie. Do not smoke weed ever in your life. I mean, I miss it, and I wish I still did it, but then I have to quit again. And I almost died. I went to the hospital and shit like that. Like it's not. It wasn't great. It was kind of the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life, and it ruined my whole life. So I hope I'm gonna get out of this. Um, because I'm just absolutely depressed and I feel terrible. And that's just reality, so I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna get through it. And that's what I've been saying for like 2 years, but I'm gonna get through it. I hope. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. But I feel like that's just the way things go. I guess. What the fuck is that stupid ass thing? Life is shit sometimes. Life fucks you over, and you just gotta get through it. That's all I can say. Because killing yourself is not worth it. I've tried it multiple times before, but it's just not like don't let people bring you down. Don't let life bring you down. Like you're stronger than that, and you know I'm still struggling with it myself. So I'm telling it to us both, the person that's watching this right now, and to myself. Um, Life is gonna get better. I mean, I don't really believe it myself right now at this moment, just like you maybe do. But it is gonna get better. So I mean, that's what we all just have to hope for. Um, because if you don't have hope, you gotta have a positive mindset for something positive to happen in your life. So yeah, I'm in this lonely ass basement right now in the middle of the night doing my makeup for nothing. Um, and one day I'm gonna think back of this and I'm gonna think like, why was I so depressed? You know, and I'm gonna be happy and maybe like famous, and maybe I reached some goals in my life, and maybe I live on my own or with a boyfriend or a partner or whatever, and then I'm gonna think back and like, oh damn, I was so depressed. I'm so glad I don't feel like that anymore, or whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna think. Or maybe my life will go the complete other way, and I will be a fucking homeless person on the streets doing drugs and meth every day. But that's something we don't hope for. So I'm gonna. So you just gotta have hope in your lives and manifest, get things into your life, because otherwise it's not gonna come. Because you need to do it yourself. You need to do it yourself too. Because if you don't do it yourself, then you're also gonna get nowhere. It's just life. Life fucks you over, and you gotta get back up. It's just you gotta go through some shit in your life to learn. You know, imagine if a person didn't go through any single thing in their lives. Like, how do you ever learn something then? You gotta fall down to get back up and learn from it. And you'll come back even stronger. Maybe it won't feel like that at the beginning, but eventually you'll be so much stronger, and I believe in that. I believe in you, and I believe in me, and I believe in every single person who's having it terrible right now, just like how I feel at this moment. You know, maybe a lot of people are in their basement right now doing their makeup for nothing, talking to a camera or talking to themselves, feeling absolutely shit, but still we know that deep down it's gonna get better someday. Not soon, maybe in 10 years, but you gotta hold on. Um, so yeah, that's all the advice I can give right now. I need to do something because I'm just talking and yapping and I'm not doing my makeup. And I've already been doing my makeup for 18 minutes. It could have been done. Just that I'm not focused when I'm talking. Where's my eyeliner? Oh, it's right here. Oh wait, no, I need my eye pencil first. I hope I didn't leave it upstairs. Yeah, I probably did. Oh no, it's here. I got it. Yay! I'm just super concentrated right now. Oh, also the person who I look up to a lot is Lil Peep. He's my whole life. It's so sad that he's dead. Um, Generally seeing that pic of where he's dead and seeing his friends film it, like what the fuck? I don't get how people can be that terrible. I used to be in like my antisocial phase where I wanted to be antisocial. That was also mostly when I did drugs and I watched like videos of people dying and I laughed about it. And that's something I just need to come out for because drugs and the weed and all that shit, it took away my empathy. I don't know where it went, but it was not here anymore. Like I just wasn't myself. And to this day I feel absolutely terrible of it and I'm so ashamed of it. It's just fucking terrible and that is just not me. I hope I didn't make anybody kill themselves because I wanted to. Because I just had so much anger inside of me that I sometimes still do when I have a really like bad rage and I always go back to that antisocial person, but I don't want to be that person anymore because I literally laid awake at night thinking about all those fucking terrible things that I've done and said, and I was just laying there and I was like, what the fuck? Like, that is not me. I don't want to be that person, and I'm so ashamed of it. So, I don't ever want to be that person again. Why is my laptop lagging so much? Did it do that before? I don't know. But you know, I don't ever want to be that person again. And I'm gonna film a second video because maybe it's just gonna be too long and now it's lagging. So yeah. Okay, I think it's lagging a bit less now because I made a new video. Also, somebody I look up to is Amy Winehouse. I think a lot of people look up to her, but she's like absolutely amazing. I don't get how people cannot think she's amazing because she is. So that dude that's still alive, still doing interviews and shit, he don't deserve the fame at all. And I pray on his downfall. I do believe in the fact that people can change, but I don't know if you do something like that. Like she's literally dead. Yeah. Fuck, I forgot my lashes, so I'm gonna have to do it without lashes. After this, I want to write a script and make my own like scream movie. I got the whole ghost face thing. Oh my god, look at how concentrated I am. Okay, that was kind of terrifying. I just heard a sound. So if I die on this video, then that's my destiny, I guess. You know what it is? I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to make it true. But that door was open just now and I didn't really check inside it, but I just closed it and I just now heard a sound come from it. So hello bitch, if you're in there, get the fuck out of there and stab me the fuck what you want because I'm not fucking scared of you bitch, I'll stab you first. I'm just gonna knock it out for like saying that there's a person in there. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna finish off my makeup. Where's my lash curler? That's what I need. It's right here. And it just needed to dry first. I'll just make my freckles. Well, I seriously have a good life. It's not like I don't have a good house and I don't have a good family. It's just that there's something fucking wrong with me in my fucking head that just makes me unable to be loved or like unable to love people. I don't know. It just makes me feel really weird. I hate it. I want to be able to love people like without feeling weird about it. I mean, I've only loved one people in a relationship before and I loved him so much that I did everything for him. Like he treated me terribly, but I still stayed and I never left him and I would have killed him. I wanted to if he left me, but I didn't because I still have a good brain. Like I know that I shouldn't kill somebody. Because I also know that I'd maybe feel terrible about it if I did it, but still I just have so much hate for him now, but also still so much love. Like I had a few dreams about us being back together. And even in those dreams people told me like you should get out of a relationship because he's abusive and whatever. But I don't know. Like even my dreams are telling me that he's terrible for me, but still I want him back. And he keeps stalking my account, even though he broke up with me, so that's the thing. I feel like we still would have been together even after he raped me and kept using me after I said no. But still, I don't know. I just lost myself a lot when I came out of that relationship. And I don't know how I got over that. I don't think I am, maybe. You know what? I'm talking like I'm a wise person, but actually I know nothing. I also had a great job that I ruined. Um, because I always ruined my jobs in my school. I quit school. I dropped out of school when I was 15 years old because I was fucking antisocial or something, and I couldn't make friends. And every school I had the same pattern. Like they got to know me and they hated me, and then I despised myself and I wanted to feel better than them and I shut out all my emotions, and that's when everything went downhill. And then my life got super fucked up. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna recover from that because I generally have no friends left. And I had two best friends, and my guy best friend that I've known since I was born, um, blocked me because of his mom. Because he's such a fucking mommy boy, and his mom is like actually fucking insane. And we had like this big ass fight. But she's a fucking 40-year-old woman. Like, act your fucking age. And she was crying to my mom, like, yeah, she's so arrogant. Like, she's doing shit wrong too. And my guy best friend kept telling me, like, yeah, I wish I was with my friends right now instead of with you. So I told my mom, I told her, like, that's just not fun to hear. And it hurt me. So I told her that. And then his stupid ass fucking bitch ass mom, she was like, yeah, but you're not being the funnest either. And I was like, okay, so what the fuck did I do? And she couldn't give me an answer. So that's when I went outside. And she was like crying and she was like whining and crying and super mad. And then they went home. Well, we were at a vacation and we were supposed to stay there like a week longer. And then she went home and then the next day he blocked me. And I feel like she just sabotaged everything. And he keeps asking my mom how the fuck I'm doing. Well, fucking text me, you fucking ass bitch. He's just a fucking pussy. That's all he is. And I will never, never be friends with a person like that again. Because if you can just block me like that, then you have your own problems and I don't want to be around those people. You can't just block a person that you've known your whole fucking life. We were like family. I don't know. I will never want to be friends with him ever again. I don't give a shit what he says to me. Also, I lost my best friend because she just never really cared about me. She just like kind of like I've never met such an empty person. Like she didn't have her own opinions, didn't have her own stories, they didn't have her anything. And I've known her my whole life too, like since we were like a few months old. But she's just a fucking like 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 room plant. Like she's just there, but she's not there. I don't know. And she just never really cared about me. Like never asked me how I'm doing. Well, she seemed like she had the chillest life ever. And I told her I'm doing really bad. Like, I literally called her up crying on the phone, and I vented to her and everything. But she just didn't really seem to care, so I just told her, like, I'm just gonna end this friendship here because it's just too much energy for me. Because it was always me that had to initiate something, and I don't know. I just feel like if she really cared about me, she would have done something at least, like show that I was important to her, like in any way. And I can't think of one time that she showed me that. So, maybe she did, but then she should have showed it. And I don't really care about anything else. Like, maybe if that's a hard thing for her, then that's just not the person I want to be around. Because I want to be around somebody that can give me that reassurance that I need, even in friendships. So if I don't get that, then that's just not the right person for me, and that's it. So you can't really. My tattoo, come on. Come back to me, baby, come back. So yeah, that's kind of like my vent session. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's my blush brush. I lost it, but I found it now. Yay! So what I'm gonna do now is highlighting. That's super super important to really let your nose shine like that. And then what is also important is mascara. Okay, so I'm gonna curl my lashes the fuck up. I always wear lashes, but I left them upstairs and I don't feel like going outside and all the way to my home because this is like a basement in a like single like kind of like separate little house thingy, like a office thing kind of thing. I don't know. Yeah, I'm in there, so I'm all alone. I'm all alone in here. I hope at least. You know those type of people that get like super obsessed. I mean, I get obsessions every few months or every few like weeks or every few whatever, and I get like super obsessed, and it's my whole life. And fuck. And it's my whole life, and I'm like with everything I think and every step I take and everything I say, I think about what they would say in a movie first, or like a person that inspires me. I always think about them, and I dress like them and I act like them, and they're my whole life. But still I know that they don't know me and that I'm not in some weird ass relationship with them, and I'm not that delusional. They're just, I don't know, it's just an obsession. But still, I'm not like those psycho ass people that think that they're in some like parasocial relationship with those people. No, because you're not. Like, I know that he doesn't know me, and I know that I don't really know him. I just know him as an actor, and I don't know him personally. I don't know what the fuck he's doing right now. I don't know anything of him, and he doesn't know anything of me. So, I know that's a scary person, okay? Don't think that. Don't think like that of me, because I know what reality is. But sometimes it just gives me like this adrenaline and a rush and happiness when I think that that is my life. When I'm like, okay, I live in a movie Scream, for example. Because, then I don't really live my life. Also, my whole life, or ever since I was really young, I feel like I've been just, I don't know, I just never feel real. And it's just always like, I always feel like I kind of live in a movie. And like everything I do is just me, like that I'm being watched. And always like that I'm always being in a movie. I don't know, I can't really explain it. It's really weird and really hard to explain. It's kind of weird. But it just makes me feel safer. So that I'm not alone in this stupid ass life. I don't know. I just always feel like I'm kind of being like fake for like because I always that movie with Jim Carrey like where his whole life was actually just a movie and like fake. I feel like that's me, but I know it's not real. I know that that's not true, but and I just cannot explain it. It's too hard to explain. I don't know if people will get it, but it's weird. But it also feels good at times to just be able to think that you're in a movie and that your stupid ass life is not real. And I also learn now, like, my dad is kind of rich. Like, he has a lot of money, but still, when I was young, he was always working and never really there. Same with my brother. He experienced the same. And I just have this like super obsessed mother, and that dynamic just kind of fucks you up. And you know, you can have a rich father, but he was always working, never really there. Now he is, and now he's. I feel like he's kind of trying to make up for it. You know, I mean, I forgive him though, but he did make me cry by ignoring me a lot of the times when I was young, and like always calling for his work or always just being gone. He used to blame himself for it, for how I am now or how I feel now, and he told me like, yeah, I think it's my fault because I wasn't there, and then suddenly I came back, and then suddenly I was gone again. You know, I don't know. Now we're getting too deep. I don't want to talk about all this stuff. I hope my lashes are good. I can't really see it, but I feel like I look so naked without my lashes on. But right now, I'm just gonna get some lip fillers. Okay, I'm gonna make a new video because it's lagging. You know what? I'm gonna put on one of my songs on the background. Show y'all my music. Na, 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 This day that it left for me was a day that I ended up cool. I watched how you hung up your coat to make it this far, only for you to tell me I should have just died. So that was one. I got like five songs in an EP that I made. I got like a lot more actually. Well, this one's new. I made this recently. It doesn't have the best quality, but yeah. To hold on to all I got is wrong to get me through all this love. Show it on my tattoo. Is the memories with you? Let's write it out on this page. I'm stuck in a big cage. Please just take me serious. Talk to you, it just makes me nervous. Okay. I don't know if there's anything more I can talk about. I mean, you know, this is just gonna be my personal diary. I'm just gonna post random ass stuff on here, that makes me happy, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate, but I'm just like, I'm prepared, haters. Get on here, shout, you know, cuss me the fuck out. I don't care. Do what you want, say what you want. I mean, it's gonna fuck me over, but I'm gonna get back up. Yeah, fuck yeah. So right now, I'm just gonna feel lonely and sit here and be depressed and try not to take a pill and just sit here. And otherwise, if I do take a pill, I'll probably be back here with big ass pupils, feeling all happy. And yeah, that's gonna be me. So goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this. Person whoever's watching this right now. Um, This was me, Emmy. I didn't even say my name, but right now I am. My name is Emmy Ambrosini. My real name is Emily von Drune, but that's a shit ass name, and I'm not gonna say it. um. So yeah, I'm Emmy, and welcome to my personal diary that I'm gonna post random shit on. So yeah, okay, bye.